All right, GM, good morning to everybody in Lunasio. Welcome once again to the Air Championship Series 2022 qualifiers. We're going to see two players make it to Vegas today, so I'm excited to see that. My name is G10 coming at you with me once again for the first Axie Infinity Cast of 2022 is my favorite co-caster, the ever handsome Jaeger.
Thank you, the ever handsome G10 who just came at us. And did you see that trailer? You know what? Actually, can get pretty hype, can't it? You've got rock music going on in the back of any kind of Axie fight, and it becomes something else. It becomes a movie. I can't wait for the Axie anime to come out.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of very exciting things are happening right now in the Axie Infinity ecosystem, as it were. A bunch of updates just came in from the devs about a lot of things that we're going to be seeing in season 20. So I hope you guys are still kind of bullish on Axie Infinity, just like us, because it is still a game, no matter what the earning capacity is like. It's still a game, it's still an esport, and we are still here to support it.
That's right, and we did get a little boost recently as well, which is nice. Perhaps signs of things to come for 2022, as well, we're all hoping for those things. But again, of course, thank you to our friends at Air 22. Of course, as well, the Elite Metaware. I love the way they spell their name there.
That's right.
Axie GG, Ready Player DAO, Metasports, Blockchain Space, Yield Guild Games, Bread, Winners Guild, Showdown Scholars, Crit Theory Gaming, and Community Gaming. Thank you very much. Like in our script, it says we'll see you in Vegas. We bloody well will. Okay.
Yes,
Send
we will.
us to Vegas.
Yes, we will. Hopefully, we get that opportunity.
Right.
It would be
Got some
amazing
viewers.
to go out there and Vegas, see
Anyways, guys.
everybody who bought a ticket, who bought an NFT.
Guys, you guys can just like if you want to hop into the stream, go cast with me. Feel free.
This kind of event really for Axie Infinity. So it's going to be big. It's going to be awesome, and I really hope that me and Hayer can be there. But we will still be casting these qualifiers for you guys. Maybe even the finals on that day. We will see. But for now, hopefully you guys are ready to get into some qualifying action.
That's right. We are looking forward to some very good games today. Let's take a quick look at the brackets here. As you can see, Mitsubishi, Big Gabi, Thunderstruck, Ruthless, Reg,
Oh.
of course, moving forward towards the championship as well as the battle for third place.
Let me know
Get a
if
couple
the
of best of
sound
threes,
is alright.
sorry, best of fives today. So you are spoiled for content. So a big thank you
That's
once
right.
again to everyone that's behind us right now who's gotten us to this point.
Yes, and these are a couple of these names are you've heard them before. A couple of these names are new. Mitsubishi and Bigaby. I have not seen them yet in the around the Axie Infinity pro circuit, but Thunderstruck is kind of a familiar name now for anybody who's been watching LSL or any of the other Axie tournaments. He's always he's up there with the Citadel. He's competing with that team. Always been a very strong contender. Ruthless Reg as well is a very popular Axie Infinity streamer. He's Filipino, and he has quite a lot of game knowledge. I wonder if he's going to be able to clutch the win out, because we are sending two of these players to Vegas, right? The top two will be flown out to Vegas, no matter where they are in the world.
How feels good is that? How feels good is that? You get into that spot and you're just like, you know what? I'm going to Las Vegas. The one that you see on television, the one where
It's
really where
glamour.
dreams do start. Absolutely. Again, a big thank you to Elite Metaware, Axie GG, and Ready Player DAO. The support for Air 22 has been infinitely more than we could have imagined.
Yes, it really has been very humbling to see that a lot of people still believe in Axie Infinity and the Axie Infinity esports concept overall. Thanks to everybody who supports Air. Thanks to everybody who's going to be going to Air, and hopefully we get to see you guys there. It would be absolutely insane. Hopefully we get to see a couple of these guys there. Maybe I have been interacting with Thunderstruck for a while, He's been a guest on the LSL podcast a couple times. Very smart guy. He's coached me as well. Would love to be able to see him, in real life in Las Vegas if we ever do get the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, to see any of these guys that we've casted up to this point
That's right.
would be absolutely incredible because we've got some amazing players from all over the world, and just to be able to hang out with people that share their passion for Axie, of course, it'd be something, But either way, we'll be supporting all the way to the end, no matter where we are, especially because we'll be in Vegas, especially manifest.
That's But anyway, hopefully our lobbies are ready in just a little bit. Okay, so the game should be starting now. We'll be jumping in as soon as we get in there. We'll be looking at the same time as you guys. So while we're waiting, Jaeger, how you been, buddy?
I mean, good. You know what I made today for myself? Cheeky little. Actually, I made this yesterday, but it tastes so much better today. I made
Hey,
it
Faye,
Sinigamin,
what's up?
so I've been pretty happy with that. Cheeky little Sinigamin.
Very
What have you had for din din?
You guys want to shout
Dinner.
out with me?
I haven't had
Come
dinner
here.
yet because I was
You
full
guys
from
can
lunch.
join with
Because
this
I
voice
had
as well.
a big fried beef
Go cast with me,
burrito
it's fine.
thing. It was
I'm supposed
great,
to do this in Hindi, but
couscous and hummus.
it doesn't seem
Very
like
healthy.
Oh,
a lot of Hindi
Oh.
audience here.
couscous and hummus.
Yes.
Someone's feeling healthy today. Okay.
Yeah,
You love
right,
to
right.
see it.
Gotta
Very
take care. We gotta take care of my health, especially in times like these. It's hard to get sick at this point.
Can grab a plate and eat as you watch this. Just be careful not to choke on your food when something
Right.
exciting happens, because here we are jumping
Oh.
into the game.
First match of the day: Mitsubishi from Varian versus
We know
Biggie
who's gonna win,
YGG.
right? YG is
Okay,
gonna win.
so Biggie, this kind of meta kind of popped up, in season 19. The double discard bug has been very good, except this time it's not a double discard.
We can be
real,
put it on the back.
because his middle dev does have cute money, does help a lot with crowd control. But Mitsubishi is kind of going with the standard jumping poison build that we've gotten familiar with. Yeah, it's actually very powerful now. Yeah, we haven't seen it for a bit, but it's kind of been a sleeper in season 19. So once the balance changes came down, it seems like the jumping lesson is actually back on
guys.
the menu.
We turn that volume
I
down
mean,
a
I
bit.
can see this being a problem for Biggie B, right? You've got a
Guys,
dust,
turn your
you've got
mic
a
and you can
reptile,
speak.
those can be very difficult to deal with when you're the Aqua sitting in the back, and of course that plant in the front line. Every time you try and go for a discard, you may be applying poison to yourself as well, so it could be a slow burn to take. You might not have the cards.
We
but
turned
you
this
do the
into
damage
something else.
regardless. So
Yeah.
I can definitely see a world here where Mitsubishi can take this, but let's see how Biggie B works around that fact.
Yeah. Now, Biggie does have a couple of tools to counter this. Firstly, reptile, dusk, and plant. They're like the type that's weakest to bug cards, beast cards, and you notice the Aqua does have Arco on its horn, so that's going to be a good speed up,
Hey,
makes it faster than that middle
You
dust.
guys can turn on your
Um,
mic,
And the thing about double discards and bugs in general
or your
is
camera.
you now have to
You guys are
rely on comboing instead of just having it for free.
Hey,
Used
what's
to
up,
be,
boss?
You can just
Hey,
even if
Rizal,
you
what's
just
up? What's
got
up? What's up?
Hey.
your zero cost discard in a turn,
What do you think
you'd be
about
fine. You just
like
play
who's
that
gonna
and
win?
your opponent will just discard
Wait,
out
what?
out of his hand forever. Now,
YGG?
it's a little bit more
I know that
complicated
we are
to-
biased,
it's-
but
well, I
what do
wouldn't
you
say
think?
complicated,
Which
just-
team
it
comp is
takes a
better?
little bit more planning to play
Oh
with
wait,
double discard.
give me a
It's not as
second. I
impressive
can't
and brainless as
hear
it
you
was
that
before. I
much.
should know I ran this,
Okay.
but it's
You can't hear
definitely
me?
still very strong.
Now?
Your voice
especially if you're
is
running against
pretty
something
low.
like the jumping
Alright,
last one, which
let me-
does rely a lot on card draw.
Well, there you go. You do rely on card draws, and you have ways of getting rid of it. Well, I mean,
Is my voice
cards,
okay
right?
now?
It's
Yeah.
always
Alright,
to
yeah,
do with
it's good now.
cards. And
Alright. I don't know what happened, but
I don't know.
I think I have to be
Well,
very close to the
if you got a
screen.
bumpy going,
Oh,
there's a possibility.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I was saying like which team do you think the team that YGG
And it's
brought
gonna be big.
has
It's gonna be such a
the higher
problem
chance of winning,
without
or
everything else
uh,
that BB is.
the
I was
team
trying to hype up
Perion brought
Mitsubishi,
in?
but
I think Perion has a
Oh.
clear
well,
advantage,
I
we'll
think
personally.
it's.
see.
Yeah.
I do think it's fairly even. Sorry, the stream
This
is
is
kind
like
of
a
freezing
very
on my
close
end.
fight.
I don't know if it's my internet, but
Hmm.
it does seem
The
like
thing is,
Big
like,
has a lot of really
bug
good
axes
cards
are
here. His
Yeah.
real
kind of
problem right
strong
now is
against
he
like
has to save enough
uh,
cards or just
tanks,
to get to the comeback.
like plants and
Yeah, it
reptile.
looks like he's going
But
to go for a big
Uh-huh.
turn right
I
here.
still
Yeah,
think that
loading
the
damage
poison
onto that big
comp
damage
is
of Fear's not
way
going to do
superior
a
because
lot, but Mitsubishi
like
knows he has to move.
trickles down your health.
Swear he's going to
Oh yeah,
five
that's a
stacks
very
already on the deck.
annoying
In
thing
fact,
to
that's
face
not
on
going to be
late
good,
game.
especially since it
Yeah,
doesn't have
look at that
really
backline aqua.
close to speed
It
of.
already has like 5 ticks of poison. Also, the
Yeah.
And
front
this plant just being able to
bug
get
axing.
6 poison off on the
Yeah,
front bug, that is
the poison one
insane for
has the most
Mitsubishi on turn
advantages in
2.
terms of like health.
This is what you want.
Exactly. Is anyone else from Vastupus gonna join?
As quickly as possible.
I'm telling them to join. Like,
That being said,
We can just
got
like
previews
we
going into
have
next
we are
round.
doing something new. We were not supposed to do this,
This is where
but there's not many
Discard
Indian
becomes such a
people who are
problem.
interested in Axie right now, so we're kind of doing
oh
this.
yeah,
And Mitsubishi can't really play anything.
limiting some people.
And Big Ibby knows that.
Yeah,
He'll
sure.
just use
Like we can
to
support 10
his own
people over
advantage,
here
take care of that first
at once.
first Axie in the way, that plant right there. That does bring Mitsubishi down to that is not a great draw. You can see Mitsubishi kind of forced to pass here. Not really a lot they can really play, but Big Ibby definitely just taking full advantage of that. Already just one turn after the death of the plant kills the midline dusk, and it's just that Reptile does do a good job of taking it the back, has a lot of speed, but can deal with 2 bugs.
Oh,
Bigabee.
I think he can clutch this.
Not even applying any
Okay.
poison now. But Bigabee's bug in the front is
Like
taking
bug has
12
clear
damage
advantage, right?
hard.
But I thought
Yeah.
that poison tick would trickle them down.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean,
bug
that's
has
a,
class
that's
advantage.
a
So
juicy little pull there.
A lot of damage.
This will be amazing if he can win
Double
this.
scam. One. Almost
Oh,
impossible.
never mind.
Oh,
Never mind.
That's just
Never mind
smacking
that.
point. That's 148, exactly 148. But there you go. You absolutely.
I
called it.
think
The bane of the jumping poison.
Universal is having some issues with
That's
Smite
the
right now.
cards. You need the right cards going in.
Oh, wait,
so
what?
probably won't see that.
Universal Immortal
particular
Killer
setup
is
at
having
the
some
end.
issues with his mic.
Going into the next round.
Oh.
Of course, that was just the
Yeah.
first of potentially 5. We'll see if it does go the full 5 distance.
Full 5 distance. I think that there is a
Can you
possibility.
guys hear the stream?
To
Like
go,
Yeah, I can hear it clearly.
the whole distance
Alright.
here. We do allow switching, actually switching, team switching in this tournament. So these guys could have some.
So we have
some
got
up-
epic
up
5
their sleeve.
viewers.
I'm not going to be surprised to see like any wild builds. Honestly, the pre-season 20 balance changes.
Hey,
they've been kinda
5
crazy.
viewers,
They've shaken up the meta.
whoever you
And
are
a lot of things
watching
are
right
viable
now,
now.
really
Terminators
appreciate you
have made a
guys
resurgence
coming and
of that
joining in.
2Ks.
Let's have some fun. Let's have some nice time over here.
Prize bike build. I see double anemone being viable. Double.
If you guys want to hop into the stream as well,
a lot of stuff
uh,
right now.
directly
is,
speak with us.
Is very
I can give you guys a
viable
link
in
to
the
join
Axie
in.
ecosystem. So I'm very I'm really excited to see what these guys can pull off because there are a lot of possibilities here.
Honestly, I really like that. I like that there isn't some strict meta anymore. You can make anything work if you've got the right cards, you got the right strategy going in. You can make
Maybe turn that volume up
make
a little.
anything work, and it just means that the ecosystem for the esport is getting more and more level. That means it becomes a more integral esport. So hats off to the guys over in Axie doing the right thing and making everyone viable, as we'll be jumping into the second game in just a moment. And of course, we do want to say again a big thank you to Elite Metaware, built for gaming, inspired by digital, powered by blockchain.
I'm
Elite
getting
Metaware
one
putting
of
the
my
elite in
friends as
elite
well.
esports
Like,
gaming.
Yes, that's
try to
Elite
get anyone who's
E1337. I do
able to
have, I think,
pass.
an NFT cap from Elite that I got from Chief. So uh, shout outs to Elite and Chief. We also have Axie GG, a pioneering guild in the NFT game space. We strive for excellence and we know no bounds. That this is a name that you gotta be familiar with if you're in to Axie Infinity Esports. Axie GG have basically been dominating the Pro Axie circuit under the leadership of Chief and his team of honestly very very smart players. I think it's Axie GG versus MT8. That's like the big rivalry right now in Axie Infinity Esports. We also have big thanks to Ready Player DAO. We are ready to build the future. We are Ready Player DAO. Sorry, what was that? Flat? Ah, I see. So, all right, just a little bit of a technical thingy there. Should be fine though, as I have been notified that my mic
It
is
seems to
different.
be
Let me just.
There seems to be a technical hiccup on AIR side.
Oh wait, there's
Thanks
a
for
problem on your
notifying
end.
me.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
There's some issues. It's
Guy
okay.
in the back, he's part of our broadcast team. So
That's
big
true,
thanks to
correct.
Flank.
Probably one of the best observers in Southeast Asia and in
Very
need of an
kind.
observer. You
Please
don't want
feel
to
free,
pick up,
man. It's Flank.
like, I mean, you can't go wrong. Honestly, he's worked with the biggest names in the industry. I can't wait for, he's going to get picked up by even bigger
Oh, look,
names
someone is here.
out over in the West as
Hey,
well. So
Sil.
there
What's
you
Oh,
up?
go,
it's
Flank.
still hey.
You're welcome
Just
for that.
advertising.
Yeah,
There's your
doing very
marketing
poorly. Only
promotion
4
for
viewers.
Flank Observers. And,
Yeah, that's good.
well, speaking of world class talents, of course, G10 here.
Kinda.
If anyone here should be sent to Vegas, it should be him. I mean, he's got the passport as well. At least it'd
Oh,
be easy for him to
yes,
get
I
over.
do.
May obvious stuff, but
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
hindi
I mean,
makaka-capture
it's not
ka.
like you need a visa either.
Oh, you
Like,
can use
You know what? British citizens do need a visa to go into
We
the
do.
US. Yeah, but it
Oh.
takes like a minute. You can like get it on the plane. But here we are back again,
Interesting.
and well, there it is. We got back for a little bit more poison coming in from the side of Mitsubishi. Hasn't switched things up. Bigger B though has had a little change here. Indeed, he does have the Mozzie bike,
Alright.
and he's
Oh.
got a,
I
he's got a
like
sticky as well.
That
watermelon
is
part
gotta be annoying for Mitsubishi
a
to
lot.
actually compete against. So that bug in the back
Has good
is
back
going to
detail.
be a little bit of
I
a
don't know why
difficult
people
time
don't
because
use it that.
Bigaby switching it up here, going also for kind of a poison build. You see that in the mill he's got a watermelon, garish
I
worm,
think poison is kind of the meta right now.
dust.
Yeah.
Everyone
That's
is
going to be
using
applied poison along with a yam in the front, but his
Yeah.
backline bug, that's there for a little bit more sticking power, a little bit more staying power in the fight when you rely on your late game, which I think Bigaby is on this bug. It's going to be pretty good. He's got a lot of shields, he's got that snail shell, heal in the mosquito, and he's got a 0 cost to get out of stuns if you ever get stunned, as well as Twin Tail just being a very good 0 cost. Even through the nerf, I think it is still really good, really viable, just because of the damage that you get from the double hit. Now Mitsubishi, no switch here, so going to with the jumping last one. But yeah, the jumping poison build, man, the weakness of it really is healing and being able to remove debuffs, which is why we saw a lot of Bidens and zigzag plants getting very popular in the last season or two.
Well, I think this could be anyone's game, supposedly. But I mean, still leaning towards Bigger B. Seems to have a large roster to be able to rely on.
So Razar, what do you think? Who's gonna win this time?
This I honestly don't know.
I think like even I was talking to like my friend. His name is Christian.
Yeah.
He's speculating Big Gabby is going to win,
Yeah,
but
Begami has like the advantage, but
yeah, the
in
class
terms of health
advantage.
though.
But I'm not going to say that Michi is going to, like just take that L right away. He's going to fight back.
Yeah, they both have the
Chain it
chance.
in order to get some
Yeah.
poison, to get the poison spray. He's not going to be able to burst down this bug, I don't think, without Bigabee being able to say anything about it. Because when Bigabee gets that snail shell, he can just time it so that Mitsubishi runs into it, wastes a card, loses some value. I would say it's anybody's game, but looking at just how Bigabee's back axis looks, that bug with snail shell, I think that's the bullet horns. I forget, but the mosquito and twigtail as well. That looks like it's geared up to destroy any jumping lesson in a 1v1.
The bug axis, it's going to keep on healing and keep on stunning. It's going to be very annoying.
Yeah, it's going to be annoying for Michi.
50 shield. That is a huge, huge card for Bigabee to
Also, man, look at the health. Like, that's a fat bug axis.
Fat bug.
Yeah.
sneaky raid, so he can go for the backdoor target when he's able to. He can go for a couple of big damage moves here and some big poison onto Bigabee. Just needs the right timing for it, I think.
Let's see if we can get that timing correctly, because he only gets so many chances, and that bug is the biggest problem for Mitsubishi. That I feel like that's the one thing he has to overcome right now. Yeah, this is my first tournament.
Yeah, true, same.
It's so cute.
I have forgotten since the update came out. They're not flying anymore. Axes, even if they're birds, they don't fly no more.
Finally, the game started.
Biggity going from right here, getting a bunch of damage in. 5 stacks of poison as well after that, and he will run out of energy though. Now Mitsubishi has a lot on his a lot of things in his hand that he do. He's got a lot of energy to do with as well. I think Bigabee plays defensive here. At least I hope he does. Or they do, sorry. Look at me assuming genders and stuff.
They them.
By the way,
But they are
Not much
taking
follow-up.
I've got some like really good vapes.
Oh, wait.
Two nice flavors.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
And,
I'm gonna smoke a little.
Oh, yeah. You're using them on both?
Oh shoot! My filter goes away.
Yeah. That's pretty risky.
Yeah, it's pretty risky.
Oh my
So
god, 6
Mitsubishi
types of
does,
poison on that part.
Still keep
Yeah,
that
it's
plant
insane.
alive. Has not really used any of his combo pieces.
and like it's going to die. Like it's going to die for sure.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Bigabee, he
Bigabee has got it
can't
on his
do
back.
all too much.
Yeah, I think
can
like
go for
he can
Rock
probably
Surprise,
secure the
One
win.
Taste, Twig Needle in order to just obliterate that plant, make sure it
I wish we
never
could,
comes back.
stream this in the
But I
Discord or
don't think
something.
that's the place at the
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Alright, so yeah, Mitsubishi going to be using his Mirror Dust to be doing the jumping poison things. He does get the stun off as well.
Okay,
Gets the stun
trying the
off.
backdoor, but he predicted quite well.
Talking
Yeah.
about that stun from Bigabee,
Oof.
perfectly taking the snail shell makes it so that Mitsubishi is not going to be able to backdoor with that reptile until he clears the stun. So now Bigabee has basically free reign to do a lot of things because he knows
Oh, and
Mitsubishi
his
is
his
also
tank can
low,
like keep healing.
on the HP front.
Yeah, the tank can. I mean, the
On
bug can
energy
keep
front,
healing.
sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
think the tank has any heal cards. Or does it? Ah, yeah,
Oh,
it does. It
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Which will bite, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so it can like keep healing and
Draws
stunning the
coming
enemy.
in.
Steal.
Bit of
Quick shot
Nice.
to get through the shields at that point.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
that's
yeah.
such a well-timed shield.
yeah, I don't think getting through the shield was the plan there at all. Mitsubishi just wanted to stall this a little bit for time. We'll get this big 6 stacks already.
Quite a
Oh,
big fan of the watermelon.
A lot.
Like,
yeah,
it
that's like a
does.
good backdoor.
Yeah, it's a very good backdoor. I don't know why people don't use that.
Yeah.
Wow, critical.
Oh, what a
Critical on a heel.
89, because it is a bug move and it is a bug type action.
Bug has like
That's a
that's one thing I really like about bugs. Like
Big
there
crit.
so many surprise
Should
criticals.
kill as well.
Yeah.
Very soon. If not now. Yeah.
That is overkill.
Yeah, Big Abby got it.
Yep.
So Big Abby
No, no.
already
Secure the
right
win.
now Mitsubishi on the cusp of losing the match point here. Big Abby
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
But the poison takes
Oh.
Oh, another
Oh.
critical.
Another crit.
that heals you for the damage done, so Big Abby just healed
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's done.
Alright, so now Big Abby's
Oh,
going to
here we
do just get value from that Axie
He made like
before
good
it gets taken
prediction.
out by
Yeah.
poison, and that will spell the win. That's the win for Big Abby. 2-0 already.
I mean, it was like kind of expected, like from the start, right?
Yeah, this is, I mean,
They
Yeah.
had a really good team. Let them speak for now. We'll shut up for a bit.
That
Oh,
still
yeah.
doesn't go the way of Big B.
Funnily enough, even if the Big Abby did not crit there, I do think it would have just been a little bit more protracted, a little bit longer, but I think it would have still gone Big Abby's way. There is a role, though, if Mitsubishi got luckier, like a little bit lucky, had one crit on his side instead,
Yeah.
could have clutched it out 1v3 with that back reptile. It is totally possible. I've seen it happen before.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, yeah, that's what we said at the start as well. There had to be a crit going in, otherwise you wouldn't be able to clear that back bug. And it came to fruition exactly as foretold. So, there you go, second game done. Big B, let's see what else he pulls to the table here. I wonder how deep his pockets go when it comes to Axies that he has in his grasp.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's running through them as like a tester against Mitsubishi.
Maybe.
That's, you know, it's like testing the meta. Okay, what else works against the jumping poison?
What else can we do here? It's a good experiment with your Axies, especially especially when Axie prices are kind of like on the floor right now. We're as low as I think Axie prices have ever been. I think the floor right now is like 50 something, $40-$50 US. It's like 2,000-3,000 pesos per Axie for you guys in the Philippines, and you can get some very powerful competitive Axies for less than, say, you can create a whole team competitive, ready to top 1,000 for like under $300. It's a great time to like be a competitive Axie player. Not so much if you're actually trying to play for SLP and take profit and live off of that because of the prices right now. Because of the economic updates, it may be better in a little bit. Just need a little bit of patience from everybody, maybe.
Oh, so many people are here. I didn't realize.
Just a wee bit, because I feel like it's going to go on the up, especially with the things that have going on in, in the roadmap
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, there you go. We're going to be
We got the full crowd here.
third game,
Hi guys, how are you?
and then we'll be
Yep.
seeing if watch him pull out
No
the
one's
watch him pull
standing
out
on
definitely a mech
their
or
mic.
boss kind of plan.
They're muted.
I don't think they should be muted. Like I unmuted all of them.
They used to be like really overpowered. Start of season 19.
Alright.
Yeah, let them speak for a while until you guys figure out your mic.
Now they have kind of taken not a back seat. I wouldn't say they've gotten worse or they've really taken a big hit. They're still extremely good, still extremely viable. But in this ecosystem, in this economy, a lot of other things are viable. So mechs, they still work well in a lot of situations, but they are definitely not as overpowered and overbearing as they used to be.
One mech. I want the mech to come through. I want to see it happen. Let's watch it happen against the Sun, against the Poison. I want to see it happen.
If anybody's
Pretty
down,
dependent.
it's me. It is really dependent, though. Depends on what they got. And what if Mitsubishi doesn't have just that one team?
There's no way he wouldn't have run that
Guys,
twice.
figure out your
There's
mic.
no way. I think that's the only team he's brought to the table at this point, to be honest. And it's always good to have a little bit extra when it comes to esports gear, which is why I use Elite Metaware.
There we go.
Powered by digital, powered by blockchain, Elite Metaware, putting the elite esports gear.
That's right. Also sponsoring us, partnering with us. Good thing that we're in an Axie Esports server because these guys are the kings of Axie Esports at the moment. Axie GG, a pioneering guild in the NFT game space. We strive for excellence and we know no bounds, as well as Ready Player DAO. We're ready to build a future. We are Ready Player DAO. So I hope you guys are ready for the next match because, I mean, there is a small break in between matches for the players to collect their thoughts, maybe switch teams. But other than that, we are just going to be talking for like this entire time. Hope you guys don't get annoyed of our voices or anything. It's not like we do this for a living.
It's not like we're the best of the best, the cream of the crop. No, I'm sure you guys are fine. I hope you guys are having your dinners. Please write down in the chat what you had to eat.
That's right.
For your dinners, lunches, or breakfast, midnight snacks, or early dawn begrudging breakfast. You know what was the worst? It's like the worst thing about waking up at 5 a.m. to go to school is having something like cereal. Because it's cold, man. It is cold, and you don't want to have something cold in the morning when you have to go and try and warm
We
up.
lost someone.
You want to get going, and then the first thing you're having is just even more cold. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
this doesn't warm my insides at all. It cools them down. But, you know, I'm no longer ever cool thanks to Elite Metaware.
Always warm.
Always warm.
I think they left.
But anyway, you know what's even cooler? It's Ibishi not switching his team up at all.
At the town hall event.
Props to you, my buddy. But
Yeah.
Big B,
Yeah.
once
yeah.
again, another switch up. Look at all these
Right
unique
now.
axes coming up from
Oh.
Big B. Look at this team.
That's
Dusk in the front, with Goda, the bullet sandal and cattail. That plant in the middle with is mosquito.
I like this team. Okay.
Kestrel, Bidens,
Yeah,
and Gravel.
okay,
That is
Violet
very
is gone.
annoying. And your kind of budget. Well, it's not
Sure.
budget, but like the toothless bite variant of your backdoor bird.
I don't know.
Quite like it.
This is a good team.
Told you, dude. Mitsubishi,
Alright, I'm back.
that's the roster. That's the one that's gotten this
Let's
far.
switch.
And perhaps this is only as far as it goes. But yeah, Bigger B, he's been running them experiments, every single one.
Gabi is
I mean,
like
it's
running a
awesome.
really good team right now.
Yeah, they're like the Gabby.
Yes.
Like he's
But
from
that is
YG,
not
right?
a
He
bird,
has
it is hair.
access to the treasury.
It comes from
of
the-
unlimited
yeah, he has, like,
axes.
access. Like
He,
So I guess
he
it
can
is
make
pick
any
whatever
team.
he wants.
Yeah.
It's,
The big fat treasury.
some people-
Yeah, bro.
It is an abomination of nature.
That face.
You're beautiful.
I think, like, Cattail is a very good card. People underestimate it a lot.
Oh yeah, I have I have Cattail with my friend. It's a pretty good one.
That's just not good, not kosher in an online card game. Hence, we are kind of forced to make it for time here. Although Bigabee, I will talk about his comp a little bit. Very weird, very cool. There's a lot of tankiness in the front, and a very annoying way to pick targets and burst them down in the back. So Mitsubishi,
Shout out to
there is a possibility for
CTRL.
Mitsubishi to just
Oh, Raptor is here.
sneaky raid.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, it's Raptor.
Absolutely
Oh,
Yay.
Hey, Raptor.
Is that Razir?
Yeah, it's me, the one and only.
For Mitsubishi, unless you know, just guess.
So Raptor, who do you think is going to win?
Uh,
But we will see.
maybe
I mean, you're not in a good position when a lot of your strategy is
Uh,
to rely on
well,
bluff.
I will put my bet on the poison team. Wait,
Hmm.
I mean,
wait,
that's
wait,
something
wait.
to be
Nah,
considered,
I'ma
BW.
change. I'ma change it to the bird with
Let me check
the
it back
Quite a
real
few
quick.
strategies,
Gravelant with mosquito.
especially concerning like the typing itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big
but
Abby is running a good
I
team
think
right
I
now.
think
Dust actually has
Bigabi is going to
three
take this one as
cards that
well.
are very
Yeah,
effective against plants, dusts, and reptiles. So
he can keep like
very, very good
destroying his energy
shredder
or something.
here of the front from Bigaby. Um, it is also possible for him to, uh, get quite a bit done with his mosquito plant. His gravel lamp is also his might it might do some work. It might not, depending on where he's able to actually utilize it. But I will say BKB does have, in terms of team composition, I think the upper
All
hand
right,
here.
let's
Gonna be going
go.
first to
Starting
Suicide,
off strong
holding anything
with the early
back,
draw.
draws a card, big damages. That plant
Two
is almost
sandals.
gone.
Oh,
Maybe been using all of his energy.
The axe is dead.
the plants there,
And
bro.
that means Mitsubishi now with 5 energy, enough to completely destroy BB. There's no false narrative here. We don't do that.
Yeah. We'll see if he gets a draw
Bigabi
here.
is
It's
like
all
Giga
dependent on the
Chad
draws.
throwing sandals
Double
at
bluff.
Michi.
Yeah.
I mean, if he needs to be honest, he can put a meter at any
So
point.
Raptor has his money on Michi. We have our money on Bigabi. Let's see
Yeah,
who wins.
maybe
Let's
a little bit
see.
of poison applied. He's going in for another hit to take
Hey,
down the plant. That's already the front
Sheesh.
line
Just
gone.
as predicted,
Big,
Bigabi
big
the
stuff
Giga
from
Chad.
Bigaby.
Oh my
Really
god, bro,
hitting
Big
that front line.
Abby.
That's usually like your big lineup
Slaying
defense
the
when you're
shit out
going
of
up against
Michi.
in order
Yeah.
to really trip up the
yeah.
enemy. And now that's just completely
I
gone
like his
right
name
into
though,
pieces.
Mitsubishi. Ah,
Mitsubishi does
It's
have
like
Mitsubishi.
the
more
car
energy
brand.
going on six
Yep.
yeah,
once
it's a
this
car
draw
brand.
happens. He
Mitsubishi.
will be faster.
Yeah.
Only needs I don't. Maybe doesn't even need like the sneaky raid and all here. You can't just go for the front with all your damage. You just have to skip. I think skipping is the play here. No, not skipping. He is actually using his bird as bait
Hmm.
and
Yeah, this is a
violating
really nice move.
Root's bird strategy.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
Suicide bird.
Yeah, with the egg bomb play.
Mhm.
No save.
Intentionally did it.
And it
Mhm.
works out. His bird is
That
not
was
dead, but just
good.
4 cards away from dying to poison.
Not long for this world. So now I mean, we're at that point, right? The bird is just on the
Okay,
waste the damage to
street
keep going.
You have that egg
is
bomb,
lagging, I
so
think.
you can't manipulate it.
Is it there
Oh
like
no, I think it's the
problem in there?
Axie.
Especially if
No, I think
Mitsubishi
it's
tries to use Winghorn here.
like
Just one egg bomb
Axie
forces you
system
to
is this
target
bad.
that bird, and
Oh.
he's trying to do Winghorn. You know he's trying to get a combo off onto that plant. So I think if he has a pretty good chance to get a bunch of value here. Oh no! No! He saves himself with
All right,
Oh,
black.
genius!
Okay,
he put all the poison there.
alive. Okay, that's something that I didn't consider.
This is
I
quite
thought
smart
that if it
using
was
the
me, I
blackmail.
would just sacrifice the bird. But I forgot poison is a debuff that you can put on people with blackmail. So good job on digging. You're smarter than I am.
Bigabi is
Process
like
matter.
using like
So
4D
he looks
chess
even better
moves
there.
right
That it
now.
is on his
The
Yeah.
way he
that
used
has
blackmail
that
over
plant has
there,
life seal. It's away.
dump
That
all the
you
poison onto that reptile.
you do see
Smart,
him
Yeah,
very
that was
smart.
smart.
doing that. Not
Now he's going to
anymore
suicide again, I think.
using
Yeah,
his own bird as
Yeah.
bait.
I gave this
which is a right move.
Hey, it's like
Mitsubishi,
Biggie with a win.
Biggity stuff that he
Yo,
opened.
Big Abby
His man
is
now
such a
thinks now
big
that
brain, bro.
versus one. Just
Hey,
not
Raptor, now you
replacing
have to
Mitsubishi.
pay me one
You
ETH
should apply the poison. Like,
Oh yeah, one each.
each.
Yeah, each. We don't split the one each.
no, you gotta. It should suck out the vitality. And
But it's not done yet though.
Big suck.
Like
Uh,
Mitsubishi can have a comeback as well.
I mean, you're not. Mitsubishi now just trying to fight for it.
oh yeah, with that
oh,
something.
Not
Oh
really
you
my
got
too
god.
time,
much
bro.
that,
That's annoying.
that Bigaby can realistically, neither can Mitsubishi. I mean, Mitsubishi does have a couple of
It's
options,
not.
but still, Steel Ray, Venom Spray, Barb Strike, you get some damage, but no, I don't think you burst.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like clutching.
Looks like his mouth and horn is
Like
disabled.
this plan's just gonna
Yeah,
himself.
I mean, like at this point,
He's got
Mitsubishi has very little
the dust
chance to come back.
as well. And
There's
yeah,
two
destroys any
big tank
energy.
axes.
Can't
The
possibly
one
do
he
anything.
brought the health down a
Yeah,
little
this is
has
Yeah.
at
heal.
this point Mitsubishi.
So I don't think
sitting
like
there thinking, well,
Mitsubishi can easily come back from this.
like this is
Very hard.
Yeah, he got hit hard with that.
this is bigger be going for
Uh-huh.
a clean sweep.
Oh, with the cattail too.
Let's make our first best of 5
Yeah.
tonight. Straight 3-0.
Using cattail as some shield.
Yeah.
I mean, Mitsubishi will get some poison
Has
there,
very
More
but-
discipline.
Here we go. And
With the
No, you cannot play any cards now.
Kind of forced to
Oh.
use
Oh, yeah,
just
that sucks
cards
so
out.
bad.
It's down to just grass snake.
Oh.
Oh, critical. Let's go.
So that's what he's going to be playing.
Oh, that was bad.
And Big B is going to have control of this game from this point.
Oh,
This is
Oh.
feels good.
nice crit.
for
Ooh.
But heal is coming in fast.
Oh, come on. If he keeps up the
with
crit.
nerf to
Yeah, he's getting
Red
lucky.
Hat, still is very legacy. Which completely negates one
Oh.
of
He's using whatever he has.
Mitsubishi's damage options.
Yeah, with a refresh too.
He's-
Oh.
Oh
But he doesn't
man.
have a heal. That's the
Oh.
problem. I think Big Abby just won.
The damage is not going to be enough.
This is it.
Oh,
Yeah, big Abby just like
yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, this is just.
Oh, wow.
yeah, big Abby.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the last
All right, I'll
One
send
it.
you my wallet.
Won it both.
We're at 3
All right,
that
now
is
let them
very
speak a little.
good, clean sweep
Yeah.
to start the night off from Big B. Congratulations to Big B and YGG Yo Games. I guess we'll see you in the championships. I don't think we're double LMs here, so fairly certain that does mean that's going to be Big B. Probably going to Vegas. Fairly certain. Congratulations.
Yeah. But either way, yeah, he's absolutely going. He's absolutely on his way, and we still have the fight for third. But I mean, well played, Bigger. Be it his composition, crits, or on his side or not, the cards, all he did it his way, and he won it his way.
That's right. Yeah. So well done for our first match of the night. Great showing, Mitsubishi. Though kind of looked like they were, they have too many options to play with. So unfortunately, that will be Mitsubishi knocked out of contention for the Vegas slot. But there will still be a battle for third, so stick around for that. Up next, I do believe we have our next best of 5 of the night to see who else is going to be going to the grand finals. It's going to be between Thunderstruck, who has
Let's see so
famously
many issues.
never
Yeah.
won an LSL,
Electricity goes away.
even though the rest of his teammates have, and Ruthless Reg, who is a big popular Axie streamer. Hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys stick around.
Yeah, absolutely do. Okay.
That was good highlight.
Yeah.
The only issue that I have is like it takes a lot of time to watch an Axie tournament. The way they conduct it, like it's so laggy, it's so slow.
Oh yeah. The streams are laggy.
I wish usually when I go to Vastrupa and look at you guys play, it's very entertaining because it's like very fast live. But this
Yeah.
Yeah.
way it's like you kind of fall asleep after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
So
I'm smoking
lucky.
this stuff so that I don't fall asleep.
Mm, Crazy. Is that vape, sir, Bus?
You don't have to call me sir though. You can just call me Vas.
Uh,
Yeah, it's vape. So I've got two of them. One is this one. The other one is
nice.
this one.
Oh, it's not like the small ones. I think I have one of those too.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's like it's disposable.
Oh yeah, I
It's
think I have one.
rechargeable. Pretty good. Also, it's way better than just smoking. It gives you the
Yeah.
hit as well. All right, show resumes in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
We lost almost all our viewers because of this break. We just
Yeah.
got two viewers now.
Yeah. Yeah, the break.
You know what? Like if we start losing a lot of viewers, what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
what we're gonna
keep
do.
this on playing, and I'll go fall asleep.
when you and let's see
uh,
when you wake up. Yeah.
Shout out to Control 7. By the way, like he's speaking in Hindi. I'm also
Yeah.
replying him in Hindi. He's saying that he's still here.
The one supportive viewer.
Yeah, the one and only
The
Control
true
7,
fan.
the true fan. Oh, we got someone here.
Oh.
is that Chan?
Oh, it's
Chan.
Chan. Yeah.
Yep.
What's up, Chan?
Aloha,
Hey
aloha,
Chan, what's up,
aloha.
bro?
I think they saw Raptor, so they left.
Hmm? What?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
like
I,
within this break, we should start looking at memes or something.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, he's asking for our Vast Troopers Discord. Let's give him our Discord link.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Finally, we're recruiting people in Vast Troopers through the stream.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Hey.
Welcome Control 7 to Vast Troopers. Also, let's give him YG's link as well.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe he'll just figure it out after coming to our Discord. That's fine too.
Yes.
Honestly, our server is way more fun than like the bigger guild Discord because
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's way more active
Yep.
than
More,
YGG
way more
itself.
fun, way more chill, way more
yeah,
DJ things.
yeah, if you
I
guys
I wish
join
I
GT,
could get you like more deals like the Karafuru. I'm kind of disappointed. By the way, I've got two public sale entries. So if I'm able to get in and if I have low gas, like I can uh, give you guys like access to at least one. But I do not know how it will happen because like there's so many people. Whom do I give? So
Yes.
probably some sharing needs to be done over there. Let's see. Let's see. I just found out that I got two more white lists. I mean,
Oh,
not white
that's
list for
nice.
public sale.
Public sale is pretty expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, point 0.5 ETH. But
I
the
barely have that
floor
much.
is 4 or 5 ETH, right? Around
Yeah,
4
the floor
ETH,
is
right?
so high. I was shocked when I saw their OpenSea account.
Yeah, 4.25 ETH.
Yes, when I saw
Nice.
the
Control
announcement.
7 is in. Let's go. You can introduce yourself and like general chat control.
AC SK. Like
Wow, I'm such a noob. I cannot see. Okay, our welcome channel is Recruiters Passage. All right, got it, got it.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Nice.
okay. Yeah,
Oh,
well, I welcome this.
he's from PSG.
Oh,
Welcome.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. PSG, I know. Of course, पता है भाई. Mm-hmm. By the way, critical. Where are you from in India? What's this technical pause thingy? It's so annoying.
It's like a new commercial break.
Extremely annoying.
Yeah.
I think we should have figured out something else like in between. I had no idea there's going to be pause and stuff. We could have done something way cooler in between. Let me try to find something.
Yeah. Going to be me.
Yeah, I'll just start streaming about like until this gets resolved. I'll just talk about NFTs and stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me share my OpenSea tab. Let's look at this.
Oh, big flex.
Wow. Honestly,
Oh,
I don't really hold that much of like great NFTs. So I've got this extension on uh, it. It's called Trade Sniper.
yeah.
Helps me look for um very rare NFTs, and also like it gives me like value of NFTs that I hold. If I go to my profile, okay, so if I calculate the collection, like my collection value, it's not a lot compared to everyone else.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god.
So my
Mm.
total collection value is 13.43. So it's actually not that much if you compare to like other people out there.
Oh yeah, the collectors.
Yeah. So these are the NFTs that I have collected so far. These I minted myself.
Oh my god, bro, you have anime NFTs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really good ones.
Yeah. You got the good ones too.
And very early, Axie, like when it used to be on ETH.
Oh yeah.
This is
And there
like my
and there's your
favorite.
actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's your profile at this point.
Hmm. So I was that early into Axie.
Damn.
But I really like these anime, uh, like these are called marble cards. I don't know why
Yeah.
they didn't take off, but these were really fun to mint and stuff.
But
At the
you got the
time,
good ones also.
yeah, I got the good ones as well. At the time, these NFTs were like minting for uh, I don't know, like $1 each or something.
Yeah.
If I held on to that Matic, it would have turned into like $100. But I spent it all on these NFTs, and they don't really have value.
But, oh, it's worth it. It's anime waifus.
Yeah, it's worth it though.
Yeah.
Also, this one, like you guys know, sushi from uh, not our sushi. There's a lot of sushi out there.
Sushi.
Sushi in
Sushi
Sushi
Nobi.
Nobi. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He made this portrait, and like he only had like 35 of them,
Oh.
and I picked one. And it wasn't that expensive. It was like uh $50.
Oh yeah. And the art is good.
Yeah, the art is really good. I'm trying to
Hey.
sell it for 6.9 each.
Oh hell yeah. The best number you can get.
Oh yeah.
This is called
Yeah.
art.
Amazing art.
Yeah, worthy of 6.9 ETH. So some of the things that I personally minted was this one, this Axie Mobile.
Oh.
So there's still 4 copies left. I minted 5 copies, but no one, bought except for one person
Oh
for
yeah.
0.03. There was one more NFT that I had minted. I do not know how to see the NFTs that I have minted, created, I think, items.
It is hidden.
So these are all the NFTs that I have ever minted. This one sold out like
Oh
really
wait,
fast.
really?
Yeah, for 0.08 ETH, 8 ETH
Um.
each. This one didn't sell at all. This was like India, YGG, and Axie
Oh.
co- combination kind of thing. I was trying to do it very early on, but
Mhm.
none got sold because at the time India was not that huge on Axie.
Yeah.
Still isn't. Like you look at the views right now. And before I was in Axie, I used to make planes. I used to make drones. So this is one of the planes we made in
Oh, you
college.
really?
Yeah,
I see. So
That's
that's one of the
amazing.
creations. It's amazing, bro.
yeah, it's fun. The thing is, like, you can yeah, I have also like listed the Instagram.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys can. Yeah, if you guys go in and look at my profile, it's very easy to find me. It's vast.eth, and you guys can check like the team that we had at the time. We were doing the thing with these teams, like after you pass out, you pass down the baton to your juniors, and then they keep on building something else. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah. That's great.
This is the first ever NFT that I owned or I minted ever. It was very early
Oh.
on when like people didn't know what NFTs were.
Yeah.
And that is it really. Wow. Somehow I have 48 NFTs and I have hidden 22 for some reason. I think I got airdropped some scam NFTs and stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So many scam NFTs. That is it really. And if we go to, like big NFT. Oh, let me you guys show you my trades.
Mm. Oh, you already
Sales.
minted Carafer, right?
So I sold this for 2.8 ETH. I sold this for zero point 0.4. I sold this for 5.67. This for
Damn.
1.5. I bought it for 0.55. I sold this for
Oh my
5.67 ETH.
god, that's a
This thing
lot.
this thing gave a baby and I sold that as well.
hey,
Damn.
that's nice.
And I sold 4 of these at once for $90 at the time.
Damn, bro.
And then I raised the price of the last one and someone bought it for $240.
Someone
Huge.
actually bought it.
Yeah. and then Axie Mobile, one person
Yeah.
bought it. There was this thing I minted, sold
Yeah.
it for $1,000 at the time,
Damn, bro.
and like Axie stuff before that.
Yeah.
Or I think the stream is back.
Wait, is it?
About
Nice.
time.
About time.
We gotta sleep at
Uh,
a little later.
The
All
handsome
right.
and wonderful Jaeger.
we're back.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you for the intro. Of course, this entire
Brew of
tournament
Sushi is like, I heard
brought
my
you,
name.
well, in
Oh,
no small
Miggy is
part
here.
thanks to these people. Of
Yeah.
course, Elite
really?
Metaware,
Hey, Miggy,
AXGG,
what's up? What's up?
Ready Player
How's your
Neo,
kidney stones
Meta
now?
Sports, Blockchain Space, Yield Guild
Miggy?
Games, Breadwinners Guild,
Ah,
Showdown
Miggy.
Scholars, Crit Theory Gaming,
Yeah. Oh, he
and
can't talk.
Uh,
He says he can't talk.
you can type in chat.
and of course, we
Yeah.
are making our way towards the players that are going towards Vegas.
That's
And that
right.
is going to, before we got confirmed, we're now looking at more and more. And I say more and more, as you know, there's really only one.
There's
season.
one more.
Big Abby was the first to go in, and now we have a toss-up. A quick look at the brackets again for the people that are interested. I don't know if we got updated or not, but you can see it from the first slide at least.
Yeah, so for those of you that weren't able to watch our last match, it was Bigabee who
Okay,
who
Karafu
got
Mint is
a clean
on right
3-0
now. I'm
sweep
gonna go and mint
versus
it.
Mitsubishi
Oh,
to
nice. Oh my
get
god.
into the grand finals for this qualifier. Now, Thunderstruck versus Ruthless Reg is what we're going to be seeing next. And after that, the third
That's why my
place,
phone has
the battle
been
for third,
ringing
and
for
then
so long.
the battle for first.
I
Thunderstruck,
grinded
who is an
Karafu,
Axie
bro.
Esports pro, has been for a long time. Ruthless
Let me see if
Reg,
I can give
no
you some
slouch
location
either.
stuff.
Very smart player,
That
very
would be
strong
epic.
teams, as well as very entertaining on the Axie content creation side. Has a pretty substantial following on YouTube as well, and on his streams. So good to see Ruthless Reg make it so far up our bracket. Now, can he conquer the Thunderstruck?
I cannot mint.
The Thunderstruck
It's not letting me.
I don't
It's
think
sold
so,
out.
because, well,
Wait, already?
first of all, Axie GG is just an insane team to be playing for. They have so many resources. They create so many Axies. They're all super
I
competitive.
didn't even realize.
They have so many sessions of just coaching and talking about how to
Let
play.
me check the
Ruthless Reg, I
floor
don't know
right
who
now.
he's affiliated
That's why my phone
with,
was ringing
but
this hard.
That's
definitely has some resources of his own, quite a bit. It's just that, in a dedicated team like the Citadel, Thunderstruck, I think just has that little bit of competitive esports edge, and that might put him over Ruthless Reg here.
Oh, the
But,
floor seems to be
that's
5.
all very
I think I've
speculative.
sold
We'll
mine.
see once they
Let's
get
see.
into
Wait,
it.
already
Let's
sold
see. Yeah, I'm checking right now. No, it's not sold
So
yet.
speculation time is over.
But
How
seems
And,
like the floor is supposed to be 5 right
well,
now.
Let's believe they'll be bringing the best of the
Okay,
best when it
the
comes to
floor
the
dropped
Axie choices they have
3.75 now.
available to them.
Some were
And,
selling for 5.
well, now we just wait. We just wait for the players to jump in. We just wait to see
It's fine, I'll
what
wait.
lineups they're going for, and then what cards they're deciding on as well. I say deciding on what cards they get to draw, as it is a luck of the draw.
Okay,
Card
control,
game
let
world,
me
of
give
course,
you a link.
Feature,
That's
and
right.
yeah, again, this is a big thank you to
Alright,
Elite
let me
Middleware,
give control a
XCGG,
link.
Ready Player Down. Of course, they've been, a lot of them have been with us, like, basically every stage of this, haven't they? Like, slowly but surely, we've been getting more and more people supporting this tournament, and I think it's going to continue to go on as well. But thank you to everyone that's invested and given time and effort into supporting the Championship Series.
That's right. And of course, Air itself, which, if you guys need to be reminded, is a physical live
So I've
event
sent you
in Las
a link
Vegas
in
this
Discord,
May.
Control,
So if
so
you
you
guys
can come
want
and
to go,
join
if
the
you
voice.
are at all interested in hanging out with the Axie community in Las Vegas, is the first of its kind, at the first ever Axie convention. It's kind of a crazy concept, because Axie as a game is not, it's not a huge game by a AAA developer. And it has built up a community, though, a community that's strong enough that we're able to do things like this, right? That we're able to hold an event in Las Vegas, and we're able to have those qualifiers from from here on, it's a whole league thing. It's just kind of crazy to me, Jaeger, that when you're here, when Axie Infinity just a couple of years ago wasn't even on barely anyone's radar.
I'm trying to avoid keeping my microphone on at the moment because there's a dog going absolutely mental outside for some strange reason. I thought dogs stopped existing after a
Alright.
certain time.
We have a new member
Like 10 p.m. They all just
here.
disappear.
Hello.
In the
New
middle
Fast
of the night,
Trooper.
they start barking in the morning. But
Not this
Hey,
dog.
Control, what's up?
not bad.
Just
not
what's up,
this
Control?
dog. Oh dear.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
we're just
we're
waiting
doing
for players. Oh, here we
completely
go.
like we're quite chill.
I just saw your
Really
NFT
good
collection and I
players.
was
It's,
amazed.
yeah.
Amazed, man. Like, amazed as fuck.
Triple plan for Ruthless Reg.
It
It
is
isn't
like
that big.
Very interesting.
No, but
Triple plan.
Himself has a dust
actually, it is pretty impressive.
with his plant being very
I mean,
Those NFT
well,
flips,
annoying.
mostly
oh yeah, flips were kind of
Flips were
nice.
pinpoint perfect flips.
Wow, that is not a plan if you want to.
Yeah, I don't flip a lot, but whenever I flip, I make sure it's
that
in
might just be
progress.
the goal here for Thunderstruck. He also has that dust.
Bro, you just flipped
Sample,
0.5 it to 5 point something. That is like
Yeah,
out
and
of
that
the
thing
world.
even gave a baby
Oh.
that I sold for like 1.3.
So that is more than 500% ROE.
That is a dust that you just
Really impressive.
plants in a jiffy.
Like
He's
yesterday, I
also
mint
got
this thing called
very
Karafuru,
important for this matchup.
Yeah.
and
He's
it's
got
now,
Scarab
I think the
and
floor
Armor,
right now
which
is,
are
let's
big,
check
big
the floor.
damage for
It's
Ruthless
4.2 right
Reg
now,
as well as,
and I minted
keeps
it for
that
0.2 each.
last with some healing if ever Thunderstruck gets
That's
to get, like,
pretty
the
great.
Scarab
I mean-
rock off of it.
in one day. It's amazing. But like it's very unfortunate. Like I was trying to get these mens for our community as well, but you know, like I can do so much. I was able to.
Apologies on that.
Okay.
I have just been like kind
Someone
of
is sharing something
immersed,
nefarious. It seems.
I think there's
Axie
some bug.
Infinity as a game. I have quite a few.
How do I
teams
remove
I've
this?
been buying.
Oh, I don't think
When
you
market
can, but
went
I think you
down,
can ban them
access
from
is
the
so
stream.
cheap, I bought quite a few team comps for myself to try,
Random.
and I kind of
Anyways,
understand the game a bit better now.
where was I?
Ruthless Reg
Yeah.
with the triple plant. It is
So it's very
something
hard
that
to get
is strong.
whitelisted,
I've
and
seen it,
I didn't know
couple
these
times
guys.
in higher ranks. It's just
A
something
friend,
that
you know, like he
it
had an
takes
extra
a very
whitelist. He
specific,
gave it to me. I assumed that I would be able to
setup,
mint
right?
like more than
It's a
one.
very specific type of
But
team.
just one.
And maybe Thunderstruck seems not that kind of team. That can be used by Ruthless Reg is triple plant, although he is going to try.
I thought like I could, you know, have some slots for the community, but
no saving whatsoever.
out of luck.
So,
And they get to about the same amount of health on their
Yo,
defense.
Axie Infantry India is here.
Fairly even.
Hey,
Welcome. Anyways, who do you think is going to win this round though? Thunderstruck?
The
Or,
problem is right here,
Ruthless
like,
Reg.
What's the move now?
Rootless is running
I'm fairly certain Thunderstruck knows he can't
Triple
scale
plant.
I think it's Ruthless.
very well for Hero.
Okay, Aqua's are-
Just,
That team is pretty
Yeah.
So he's going to be,
Triple
Yeah,
plant.
you're
I mean,
right.
why would you
Strong energy
even
there.
bother to play against him?
and this definitely that
If you have two
Ruthless Reg
fishes.
takes the lead in terms of a
Yeah, but I wouldn't underestimate like Aquas that much. Aquas are quite, you know, well-rounded class.
Poison's slowly gonna be
yeah.
These two aquas in
Yeah,
specific
these
are
two.
actually pay to win
damage
right now.
with the sandal
Yeah.
and no energy available to be stolen. Both of them, yeah, you're absolutely right. They're very paranoid about getting the energy stolen, so they're already using everything they can every single round. Just
So
trying to
Axie
keep
Infantry
the,
India, do you guys want to
damage
hop
going,
onto the
because,
stream
yeah,
and you know
said,
chat with us?
you're gonna get your energy stolen regardless.
I can drop a link.
might as well use it or lose it. But telling me about Thunderstruck here, his dusk hasn't gone down yet, so he can still use it. He just goes for Cattail.
What's the
Gets an
community
energy stolen from
about?
him. That doesn't really
Which community? We are part of multiple communities.
The Discord server that I joined.
Oh,
This is
it's
kind of the
about
part where
memes,
Thunderstruck
games.
needs to make a
uh,
decisive move, right?
Like it's
He's got
probably the
Scarab.
closest thing that you can call it
He
DAO.
can just one-shot
Okay,
that
okay.
plant.
Like you can do like it's called Vast Troopers.
What's the move with
Like
that? Do you
right
save
now,
energy to
I'm
go for
like
one
the,
shot, or do you try to
like they have
Shield it.
made me the emperor now.
Offer as much
But
as you
you know, like
can,
the community
try
has the
to
power
move
to kick me out
faster. I don't know what the move is here.
the whole
much, but it does look
community
like
itself.
He does want to definitively.
So like
So it
everyone
is
has
low
that
key
voting
flat
power.
in the front. He does so not without getting
blockchain network.
stacks of poison on his remaining
Yeah.
reactors. Now it's a 2v2.
Everyone has power to
the
do
lead in
anything
terms
what
of
they want to
energy.
do.
Yeah. Yeah, and one more thing. How did you actually come to know about PSG? I mean, they are super private.
Sorry, I feel like
Their Discord server is private and everything is private. I mean,
Yeah,
I
and
can't.
the thing is, we hear a lot, right?
Pleasure listening to you.
Because
Yeah.
I've been in Axie for a very long time. Like
Okay.
these guys, Axie and Fin India, I talk to them too.
Oh,
Like,
this is exactly what
I'm sure they
afraid of.
they are, you know, like some of the community members. You guys know each other as well. Their Discord server is quite nice as well. Axie and Fin India.
I'm not aware about Axie Infinity.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
they're big.
actually, I'm mostly in the Philippines community
It's not going to be
because
enough.
Axie
You
is
need
mostly
another
there
crit for
in the
that to be
Philippines
enough, but that's
community.
all of
But,
Thunderstruck's energy.
I'm a part of
More
PSG
steals,
also.
nothing.
Yeah, like
bad
people
happens
here
to Thunderstruck's
are part
Aqua.
of
They actually
multiple
have them around the
guilds,
same
multiple
HP.
communities.
He's taking for
That's how kind of
18
blockchain
damage
works,
apart.
right?
He's gonna have to
Yes,
beat that
yes, yes,
Aqua.
exactly.
He's gonna have to use it now because the next turn is not gonna be alive. Luckily enough, he has enough cards. He drew the right cards in the right order to take down this plant.
Both those energies gained will be taken away.
Okay,
Wow,
the
what
game might turn over
Here's the
right now.
part where
The
Yeah.
game might
it
turn.
gets a little bit weird. Because Ruthless Reg, you see his back plant.
Disable,
It only
heal.
has one offensive move. It only has serious. It has one offensive move and it doesn't really do a lot. It's serious.
The numbing
Plus the
is
tiny
That's a
catapult.
melee move.
actually very,
Thunderstruck,
very
he does
nasty.
numbing Lucretian here. Forever
Yeah.
disables that serious. He's never.
I think-
Ruthless Reg is never going to be able to use it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult for Ruthless Reg to win this one.
And Luna absorb. What is the
But both of them have heal, so like anything could happen.
Thunderstruck his heals.
Yeah,
on his
and
own. He's got damage
the
in
numbing
form
won't
of
affect the
tiny
heal
catapult.
because
He can
it is a
just do
rosebud, not,
guidance
and
plus
it is not a melee
land
card, yes? It is not at all a
forever
melee
Ruthless
card.
Reg from
Yeah,
using
it's not a melee
Sirius.
card.
What's the game plan
It's
here
a
for
range
Ruthless
card.
Reg? And we are already at Blood Moon. It's just trying to outlast Thunderstruck.
Disable,
He's just gonna try to
get some shield up.
Ruthless doesn't even have one attack card, to be honest.
This is gonna get weird. Yeah, you're better
Because
strapped.
his only damaging card, that is Vegetal Bite, is being numbed already.
Shields.
But he has heal.
Yeah, you're not getting through that. But luckily enough, Thunderstruck's like, I don't have to get through that.
Yeah.
We're both taking damage.
So
Thunderstruck,
my
he's
friend
got
Chris,
a lot of heals,
he is
man.
saying that
He's
like
gonna have healing aroma every turn.
Thunderstruck is probably going to get killed by the Blood Moon effect.
Sorry guys,
Yeah,
we
I
got
think
weird.
Rootless has
Yeah.
the upper hand here.
This match has gotten weird now. Thunderstruck, he is saving those mosquitoes. Those mosquito
Yeah, he's
bites.
just going to keep healing and keep shielding up.
Yeah,
Spam those cards.
They
Call it
heal as much as they deal.
yeah, and Thunderstruck lacks like the
If he
damage.
uses both here, he should.
Ruthless actually has unlimited energy supply because of
Energy,
the
yeah.
content.
Appreciate you didn't want to get
Yeah.
the
That's
energy
nice to have.
stolen. And so
Yeah, I think Ruthless
like
can
with
win
the
this.
shields that could come in, you can see it, the shields are so much you can't get through them. Even
Oh,
with the double
Killer
range,
Noobs, he's been
double-
waiting here.
double,
I didn't even realize.
It's not about getting through the shields anymore.
yeah, it's not.
His camera is stuck. Your camera is stuck.
What is
Oh.
this
Yeah, it's there.
match? Round 4.
Yeah, now it's okay.
They
Yeah,
are
now it's
taking
fine.
damage from the Blood Moon.
So we got a new
That much
like
is,
person.
happening, but Ruthless Reg, he's
Yeah, no
shielding
problem. We got a new
billion
person in your
turn.
control.
No way that Thunderstruck ever gets through that.
He's
getting-
also from India.
And shields from Luna
He's-
Absorb,
Hi,
shields
Killer.
from Pumpkin,
Hey,
shields
awesome.
from Healing Aroma,
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
shields from everywhere, and Ruthless Reg. He knows it's
So,
not
Control,
about
where are you
the
from in
damage,
India?
It's about how long
I'm from
you can
Maharashtra.
sustain yourself in an
Ah.
environment like this. And it does seem like
We are from the
In terms
northeast,
of
right?
outlasting, Ruthless Reg has Thunderstruck beat at this moment.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay, I
think
understand.
the blood taste just does not compare to healing aroma. It just keeps coming.
It's a done deal. Like the
He
next
Yeah,
one
he
is going
has
to
been
be
trying
the-
from
the-
time to time.
Doom.
So
Oh,
I think
here's
it's goes all
the
in.
Hail
You
Mary.
know what? I'm do my best here, trying to
I
move
didn't
away.
complain.
They don't have
Right?
to
I was
damage,
betting
but
on Ruthless.
again, double heal.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Ruthless can win this.
Lord
Yeah, Blood Moon
Almighty.
The
Curse.
mosquito heal is not enough,
And
to be honest.
Yeah.
Not at all. Also, like Ruthless has unlimited energy, right? That's the thing.
Double mosquito, you know.
Double heal. I mean, you just got no healing aroma again, and
Shoot.
I hate this.
Things
I
are shorting
absolutely
over
hate this
my-
Ruthless Reg. What have you done? What
Oh,
is
the
this
damage.
That's
So it's done, it's done.
done, I guess. No.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
so
done.
stupid.
It's like
This time
round
it's done.
18 already.
I absolutely love it.
He just has
Yeah,
to heal.
Ruthless is going to take the win here.
It's round 18,
Let's go.
guys.
This
It's
is the
been
longest
going on
round
for
I've
so
ever
long.
seen.
Alright, this should be a third.
Oh my god.
290.
Game.
290
Finally someone died.
damage from the Blood Moon is what it took to take Thunderstruck.
If
out
I
of
was
that
Thunder,
game.
I would just have surrendered.
Congratulations? Question
Yeah,
mark to Ruthless
that's
Reg for winning that
We
way.
already don't have a chance with the heal.
A win's a win, right? A win's a win. It's one step closer to Vegas.
yeah, you take each one you
So,
can.
The
control,
very fun thing
like,
about
Uh,
What a
Go
fight,
ahead.
man!
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I've
That was a
done
fight.
something right.
No, go ahead,
I
go
was
ahead.
just wondering,
Apparently,
like,
a healing aura may be
I was
healthier for you
just
than the
wondering,
taste of blood. So
That's
Indian
true.
guys should
make of that
start
what
talking
you will,
Hindi. I mean, like,
And,
we should do some
adjustments
fun
going
into.
into
The
this
mainstream guys don't
round.
Yeah, but
about
we,
As much as
now we have
the
Razar and
game.
Raptor, right?
particular situation because
They don't know Hindi.
it wasn't great.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the best
Then we
situation.
should
So
often.
let's see.
The mainstream community actually does not hear our voice when it needs to be heard.
Looks like it is going to be our streamer, who is currently in the lead.
Actually, I agree with
And,
Killer
you know,
because
looks
there
like
are more
it could be a
people into
streamer
trading
and
futures and all those things. But
very
they
professional
do
player
not
as well.
know the
Absolutely.
whole
Yes.
perspective
Also,
of the crypto
I
market
just
and everything.
noticed
I
that
mean,
as well.
they are totally
Ruthless
unaware of
Reg and Ruthless
NFTs
Reg
and NFT
is
gaming.
both actually
They just
GG
think
and
trading is
YGG.
crypto, and
So
that is
got his
basically
thumbs in a
not
couple
what
of-
crypto
a
is.
couple of
Crypto is a
videos.
whole
He also
different thing.
has,
I
you
mean,
know,
the
the
technology
same,
and
I
so many
guess
different things in
same
crypto.
support
I just
system to a lesser degree
I am,
in Thunderstruck. That's why he's
I mean,
repping
I
YGG
literally feel
now.
very small when I
Thunderstruck's
start
repping
learning about
Maxi
crypto.
GG. Uh,
It is a very vast
Ruthless Reg
community
is gonna
and
come
a very
with the
big project,
same
I can say.
strategy, triple
But people
pump
lack to know
Thunderstruck,
about
switch it
crypto.
up
Mostly in
with
India, I
his
can say.
absolute
They are
beastly
going behind
Tusk at the
all the
front
Telegram
to
calls and all those things and futures
really,
trading. I mean, they should
great
invest their
meta
time in
aquas
some other things also.
in the mid and back. You see,
And
Yeah.
people might also want to come
Absolutely.
to NFT gaming, but
Goldfish,
they might
They-
not
they-
know about
this is
it or
it.
might not know the way about it.
Koi on that back.
Ha, exactly. I mean, it's our responsibility. Control VAS, me and everyone else in India who's acting and promoting Axie to actually go forward. It's high time that we speak up. Just
When it comes
kind
to
of
the backlines,
videos are putting in YouTube. I think we should put in as much videos as we can of own play and earn. Also, our government, they're how they tackle crypto at one time.
Not so good.
For us, right? Might be good, bad for tourists, definitely, because it's not a financial instrument anymore. It's more of an asset class, right?
First, and
So, if really tax under that class,
does lose a bit of
then
energy,
should
but
be
they are
doing
on the same foot
amazing
this
things,
round,
man.
except for the HP and poison difference.
That's right.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Do you know how much time people have spent playing Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, PUBG?
Yeah,
For free.
thousands of hours.
For free. Also, this thing, Counter Strike. So many hours. Imagine playing an NFT game for that much time. Just imagine.
We would not have to work now. The amount of time we spend playing.
Yeah.
I might not have to work if I got money.
Up on Ruthless Red, he's just look at how much energy he's doing.
Imagine the
That's a
Dota
dream.
heroes were NFTs. God, my God. I mean, people make money in Dota by flipping items, but still, imagine the heroes were NFTs. Oh my God. Pudge would sell for $5,000, $10,000.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Imagine that world.
As well as using
Maybe like those NFTs could be like the more playtime you have, more rarer they become.
Yeah, it can be that way.
Also, like the real item, who holds the NFT before. I mean that would also right, because some pro player might be using that for 2 years.
Yeah.
Now
That happens in CSGO skins, right? That the similar thing happens in CSGO skins.
Absolutely.
I'm not much aware about CSGO, but one thing I would like to point out, like the Pegaxi horses, not the horses, Pegas. When a new Pega is born, it doesn't have any win rate. But when people start playing it, it slowly gets its win rate. So a 30 to 40% win rate Pega is really good. Really, I mean, really very good. So the more you play it, the more valuable it becomes. And if people would be into that shit, I mean, would be amazing for the whole country. People at the age of 15, 20 would start earning more than what people are earning after engineering.
Imagine putting the Pega model to an existing AAA game. Imagine that.
It really is his back plant that is kind of the carry here. But
Yeah, what game could be added to? Actually, I'm thinking about it.
just is a plant with
Because the model they have built, even Axie could learn one or two things from Pegaxi.
Ruthless Reg kind of out of options here.
Pegaxi have access to the pool of mistake Axie made, right? So they are not making the same mistake.
Does he have a way of getting
Yeah.
poison?
The thing with like Pegaxi, like even I missed out on that, by the way. Like, and right now I'm not going to touch it. I usually avoid buying the top.
Dude, it's just getting
But like really, like we have been looking at it for so long, and like big fan of Pegaxi, the dev team, so transparent from the start.
Absolutely.
That is a little bit
Pegaxi has good burning
check out their website, bro.
mechanisms too.
to the
Yeah,
not
check it
normal
out.
side.
Good.
Tiny amount.
Marketplace
Check out the
also.
website. That website is so much information, man.
Like the
So
whole
much
logic
information.
behind that plant
Like,
in the back.
You would not go and have to find out developers,
And you're left with that one.
editorials and stuff to learn about the game. You do not have to go.
Yeah,
He
like
has a
Corey.
very awesome website.
Corey is like a really good community. Like he's the founder, right? Like he's like being the founder himself. He's like up in arms, making videos every single day, almost every single day, clarifying stuff, talking to the community. I think Corey alone has kind of made Pegaxi what Pegaxi is today.
So if Ruthless Reg can do that, if he can stack
Indeed.
it,
Have to give man
it can be so annoying
credit.
that he brings it once again to Blood Moon, and Blood Moon kills these Optimus with Undestructible.
Everyone missed out on it. Like I missed out on it. The
Yeah.
people I know missed out on it.
Like, I wouldn't want. Like, can you say you won that?
No.
No.
Not on my words, and
Guys, we have been brainstorming about how to go forward this
Ganging up
using
on
tax,
Blood Moon? Absolutely not, sir.
Yeah, this 30% tax is bad.
problem.
It's like we cannot set off our losses. It's like only for the profits. We cannot offset our losses. What kind of deal is that?
Destruction and death on both sides incredibly
Yeah.
quickly. We used to get those super fast games where all the damage came in on the
Actually, there is a petition going on right now
Yeah.
to
There's a point where
minimize the
nothing but
taxation
beasts and mechs coming out.
rate and all those things.
Yeah, I
don't know how
signed
many
that as
people-
well.
I have to yet sign it. I didn't read it, but I'll surely do it.
just when the new patch dropped,
Yeah, I'll drop the link.
Terminators.
Yeah, sure, that'll be
A little
helpful.
bit of
Yeah.
viable. Now they're kind of back. A lot of teams are viable these days, including this dumb triple plant on the Ruthless Reg is winning.
Oh, he's
I actually
gone.
don't know what happened here. Why were cards are taking so long to draw. Shouldn't be like this, I don't
All
think.
right,
But
let me drop the link here in
could
the
be a
chat.
little bit of an issue, yeah.
All right,
Fortunately,
Raptor. See you later.
it does like there are tech issues in relation with Axie and certain internet providers. Uh, it may just be something that is
So,
happening to the
Vash, tell
tech
me
world.
one
Like,
thing.
you really already
Do you give out
finished their game, but
Axie
I have.
scholarships?
We will
Yeah, I give out
report back to you guys when we find out what
a
happened.
lot of
to
Axis
this one more.
scholarships. I think we are at right now.
We're taking
We are not
pause.
giving out
Yeah.
any because I'm not
Just
getting
try
any.
and figure this out,
But
and
we
hopefully
like
we'll be
right
back
now. I think I have
now.
800 scholars, active scholars.
Oh my
See you
god.
guys
Oh
in a
my
bit.
god.
Please
800
don't go
scholars is a
anywhere.
lot.
We'll just figure this out.
Yeah.
Back to each other.
So basically, what team compositions are they having?
Mostly plant-based bird or plant-based reptile.
Yeah, Plant Beast Bird is pretty decent in terms of playing for a new person.
Yeah, right. Like, capital of India, like, like, would actually be viable with 30%.
I think you're cutting off, or is it
Yeah,
my
yeah.
internet?
No. His voice is cutting. I mean, it is having a lot of disturbance.
Yeah, and he's been getting dropped, and
And one more thing, as far as I know, until and unless you don't cash out, we do not have
no,
to give the tax.
no, you don't
Yeah,
have to pay tax.
yeah. So
Yeah, he got
you could,
drugged.
yeah. So if you actually believe in crypto, you could always keep all the money inside. I mean, I never cashed out myself. I just transferred it to
If you really
wrapped Ethereum.
want to cash out, what you can do is you can make a company in some country like Seychelles, and you can show profits over there. It's not illegal to do that.
Yeah, but I actually believe in crypto, so I have been transferring everything to wrapped Ethereum or
Yeah, see.
uh, EXS.
Welcome back,
I was
ladies and
thinking about
gentlemen.
farming
Glad
Ron,
you
but
enjoyed.
then
This is no
I thought
longer
it's
your
not that
number two.
great
It's
right
game
now.
number
But
3 now that you've
basically
been
later on. But
constructed.
wrapped
This way,
Ethereum was
lost the last one to
I mean, it was a good decision
now
for me
switch
rather
off
than keeping
his
it into SLP only.
plant team
Mhm.
to a plant mech reptile.
Yeah, so if
Yeah,
you believe in
I'm
crypto,
farming a lot of Ron right now. Also,
that
I'm
plant,
farming some
or it
AXS
was a dusk
by staking it.
beast.
I calculated after
Yeah,
a
the
lot of
exact same
time
reptile.
that
Runs
Ethereum
over
was going
Scaly
down,
Spoon,
and
Indian Star,
and Ron after
Tiny
launch
Dino.
it
So
went down.
that
So
this
it
is
was
kind of
like
like that
basically
meta
a
right now
loss
that's going on these
situation
days.
if I would have invested. So all
Yeah,
farmed.
but
So
after going down, like I had farmed Ron, right? So I
yeah,
had Ron by default.
Gyro there.
So it made
And,
more sense for me after it going down. I
to
provide liquidity to farm
destroy
more
that
Ron.
point.
yeah. And I'm not as much. I mean,
So he was able
I do
to
not have that
rock
much
it back and Thunderstruck.
wrapped Ethereum
Fortunately,
to
Thunderstruck,
farm Ron, so I was away from that.
he paid
But
for
still,
Yeah,
if
that's a good strategy.
yeah,
he paid for the
because Ethereum is like the
speed
second
with
largest
before
token
his
in
morale gain
the
with
crypto
speed,
community.
so
I
he
mean,
was slower for
it
Ethereum has alpha.
yeah.
now
Like it outperforms Bitcoin.
on the same axis.
In like traditional finance, alpha basically means
No,
like
they kind of
anything that like whatever outperforms S&P 500, right? But for crypto, like there's nothing like S&P 500. So
no.
we look at Bitcoin and some other altcoins, and Ethereum is like, I shouldn't say Ethereum an altcoin, but it has probably the most reliable alpha long term ever.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I would trust Ethereum more than SLP anytime.
Also,
Yeah.
use the Katara bytes
All day, man.
energy as well.
All day.
If
So
he's
just
looking
keeping
for the
instead of
right
keeping everything in SLP, it's always better to
and energy,
swap
that's
it to
how
Ron.
Katara
Sorry, not Ron. I mean
seems to
Ethereum.
be better.
You could
Yeah,
as well.
it's a positive
yeah.
EV place.
That should be it.
It's a win-win situation in the end because we don't know what is going to happen with SLP.
Wow,
SLP in the
Axie,
end.
did you
But I
want this
still have a
round?
positive.
of having more cards to start off with, though, in
These XCGC people are all over the leaderboards.
Yeah. Some YGG is also there, but not that many.
Yeah.
So that matchup is all about timing your opponent, right? And Thunderstruck's the one who did it better this time.
Guys, can you tell me your view on the AXS distributed in a vast this thing bracket right now?
I think it's fair.
To this stage of any
Well,
tournament, we really
what do
get
you think about?
the,
I mean, the
full-
impact.
full
What
run.
impact will it
In most cases,
it might
you
make
just happen to have
on
a
the
game
prices of
earlier
its
where, someone was kind of
AXS?
stuck on the
Your
top
speculations
It's
on
probably
that?
not going to dump. See, people
because
who
of
are
how
in the
much
higher brackets,
that
right?
particular
Yeah.
bracket has fallen.
The thing is, the emission
It's kind
isn't
of
that
hard
much.
to capitalize on that.
To be
But,
completely honest,
where
it's
you've
nothing
got
compared to
big,
the market cap it is right
roster
now.
of
Even if they
potential
decide to
choices
dump 100% of it,
from,
maybe
you
it
can
will
see
go
it.
down
It can go back and forth, and now it is
0.01% or something.
2-2, and then
Yeah,
whoever
because
reacts
not
the
many
best
people are
in
getting
this
a lot of
last round will be the
AXS.
one to pull
It has
ahead.
been
But
distributed,
let's
but
see if
in a
Thunderstruck does
very
get
small
the
fraction.
3-1 here. He seemed
And
to have
also,
been
they
a
are
little slow at the
minting
start. Didn't
very
have the
less.
right choices
I'm sorry,
in
they are
terms of
distributing
build.
very
Of course,
less
it was a
than what
weird
is
game. It was a slow burn at
is
the very
being
end. They
minted.
lost to Blood Moon.
Yeah, the
Unless that
thing is,
becomes
they are doing it for a reason.
a
They don't
potential
want to
risk again,
do it right now. They
I
are
see
waiting
Thunderstruck
for
perhaps taking this
or
with
the origin
3-1, but
gameplay to
let's
come
see
out, and
what
then
our
they
senior
promise
streamer
that
has
they're going
for
to
us as well.
uh,
Because
increase the emission
I
over
think,
there.
as you said, he's scored
Oh,
by
I was
who?
not aware
Scored by
about it. That they were going
different
to, I mean, make AXS
Asa feels good, isn't it? To
more
be
of a
sat between
utility
those
token
two,
in
that's not a
what
rock and a
this
Not a
hard
thing
place
utility
battles
to
V3.
token,
be. Two
just a way to
stars, one
distribute it
side, one
evenly
day and the
to
other.
the actual players.
That's
Oh. They could actually
wasn't a
make
feather
SLP
and a
a good
soft
utility
place.
token, like how we have gems in Clash Royale or Clash of Clans. Like,
Yeah, like to make things faster, breed
yeah,
faster, or
upgrade
something.
faster or
Yeah.
join tournaments or make a clan or something like that.
Upgrade Axie with SLP.
Yeah, yeah, that's also great. I mean, there was one YouTuber, I don't know, I don't recall his name, but he was all about Axie part upgrades and all those things. I mean, obviously that will make the game more complicated, but it is one very good way of burning SLP. Also, the developers themselves might be. I mean, they
I
cannot
think we
do
just
this
have to hope
directly.
for the best for now and wait for Origin to come out as soon as possible.
They are also going to go. I mean, Origin is going to be a free-to-play game, yes?
Yep.
So let's see how things work out. Spam is online.
The only concern I have is like bots if they make it free to play, and if there's even a little bit of earning, bots will be all over it.
Yeah, like the bots that are used right now for the adventure mode.
No, not like bots made by humans.
Then the in-game bots.
No, not
It's
the
like you
like
don't necessarily rely on the plan
by
on
us,
most
like
occasions,
by
but
developers,
someone you're looking at
hackers, and stuff.
Oh,
a wooden
that
stab
nasty
and,
situation.
Yeah.
a slap
I
into
mean,
the
we
wall.
cannot either way stop that
Sounds a
100%.
sinister combination.
Yeah, that's true. But like, if there's no emission for
Chased by
free to play players,
vampire
then it's
hunter and
completely
an
avoidable.
Asian mode.
Or if it doesn't make like, let's say, the electricity bill that comes in is way more than the SLP that you're able to earn by doing free to play. That might help that situation a little.
That'd be cool. That'd be dope.
I think we just stumbled.
Something
on
to
an
be
idea
noted.
here.
It's an idea, right?
Or they can just use traditional credit card fraud algorithm like a Gaussian, what do we call it, distribution,
That'd be amazing.
and then figure out which players are bots and which players are real algorithmically.
And all of that because
Yes,
And
or
stop
even
the-
a basic capture.
Yeah, That too.
Things to be thankful for
Yeah,
here for
because
Axis.
But
right,
these days there's like very
So
smart
that
captcha
is
solvers,
kind of the
so
reason
I'm
why
not so sure. Like at least that
we
slide
have,
one, even I can hack it.
well, we are
So
supporting
so I
ourselves
can make a bot to
as professional testers.
s- do the sliding thing.
Surviving the pandemic as
It's
well.
bleak.
Yeah, during the
If
pandemic,
you go to GitHub and search
has been
for that like captcha
guys,
slider
we were
captcha
allowed
thingy,
to be
you'll
creative
see
hmm,
so
for a
many
second.
people have
Axie is
uh, made
they
like
have
just
a code
past the
for it
programs.
boost we got from
already.
Axie. We have
Good.
kind of a cool way to go
The
the
world is
go
progressing faster
during
than what I'm
this
thinking right now.
difficult time. So without
Also, the Google
last
Captcha,
opinion,
we have beaten that as
losing
well.
energy.
With the voice one, there's a voice option, right? That voice thing can be
I
beaten quite
bet
easily.
without Axie Infinity, we would be somewhere dumb,
Yeah, on Google Captchas we have voices.
like not
Yeah,
Axie.
that one can be beaten.
Oh, big card draw here for Ruthless Reg. Look at all of the cards that he's
Wow, we just have one viewer.
HP.
I don't know why we are even doing this anymore.
His plant did not die.
We're just chilling here.
Now, Ruthless Reg has all the
Yeah.
cards,
To be honest, I
5
mean,
energy,
Axie is not that
so
big
much
in
damage.
India,
He's
and
also got double hair
on the
damage, he gets
stream,
3 draw cards.
the whole, I mean,
Thunderstruck
I don't know
should be
that
watching out.
those two hosts' name. Their voice is louder than what we are speaking.
Okay, probably that's why.
I mean, you were barely audible.
hmm I mean that's fine. There weren't many people like watching us anyways,
Ruthless Reg
and
Yeah.
like this
has
was kind of like a
capability
favor that I
to
was trying to
straight
do.
up
I'm not a
kill
streamer.
this spell spending in the
I'm
next
I'm a developer.
You could actually try streaming sometime.
I do like every Monday. There's a stream called Game Hunters. Like
Yeah, definitely.
we are using this Game Hunters channel, right? So I do not even have my own streaming channel.
Yep.
I'm borrowing this.
Oh, okay, you are borrowing a channel.
Yeah. So we have like we are 4 members. Oh yeah, I'm one of the streamers in that,
And
but
that's gonna be extra
usually
energy for Thunderstruck
I
to
kind of
perhaps take
either
down
miss
the
it
frontline
or
hero.
I am sleepy when the stream is going on or some other stuff. The 3 other people who like we 4 are like the founders of Game Hunters, and what we basically do is like we review new games every single week. We get in some developers of those games. We do massive giveaways. I think we have given away 50K worth of NFTs, prizes, and other stuff. Very thankful to all those developers who have come in, given out so many giveaways. Like those giveaways weren't that expensive at the time. Like probably if we look at the value when they were giving it away, it would probably be like 8K.
I mean,
But
taking
it
those
has
to try and
appreciated
keep
so
his
much
frontline
that
alive,
if
it's not good.
everyone held it, the total would be over 50K at this point.
Energy to work with. Thunderstruck is faster.
Crypto is all about holding right now.
Shield on a fish.
And accumulating more
Hodl.
entertainment.
What the community called it, hodl.
Yeah.
It means that he's fine for now.
So what's your net worth right now?
Does not
I
get
know that
killed
you're
on
quite
this
new to
third.
crypto.
Very close though, 28 HP.
Yeah, I'm quite
So
new to
this
crypto.
was
I'm not
finished
that much. I
off.
mean, it's
Thunderstruck
been
left with one
like
Axie, and it's not faster.
1 year
It could be
mostly.
faster,
Yeah,
though.
that's a long time. I think I've
No,
been
no,
doing it
that's
for
not
2
that
years.
long. And also I'm not that much in trading and entries.
Actually getting
Just
value
borderline
back here.
stuff.
Need a couple to get
Alright.
rid of it, but he has
Yeah,
I think
I have
if you
a
if
small
you see your
portfolio
ways,
of I have a small portfolio of $700 and they're distributed among top coins. Some that would what I would like to mention is Polka, then Matic, Solana, Ethereum. I have not, surprisingly,
Blue
I have not
chips.
invested anything in Bitcoin. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just didn't invest anything in Bitcoin.
That was a good fight.
Alright.
Good
I
battle,
think I hold
but
That's all he was waiting for.
20% of my portfolio in
He's
Bitcoin.
on his bird, and
But mostly
full
is in
distance, there you
Ethereum
go.
only.
That is
I
exactly
mean,
why.
I
When
Yeah, same.
both
believe in
players
Ethereum
have,
a lot.
um,
A lot.
a wealth of access to choose
I think
from,
about
you
50% of my
react to
portfolio is in
each build
Ethereum.
that comes their way.
Yes. The project
It
itself
can,
has
as
promised
we've just
many
seen,
things in
bounce
past
back and
and
forth
have
like
done
that.
it
And so the
on
2-2
time.
Yeah,
now.
they have
Everything is
delivered.
yeah.
The question
They
here is
have
Thunderstruck.
been truthful to
He
the
might
community and
react to that
everything has been done
similarly.
on time. So
And
very
then
less
if
chances that
Ruthless
they'll
on the other side
back off like
can
other
react to what
dead projects.
Yeah, like also there's something called Lindy effect, right? They have been here for like that's the first smart contract platform ever, and
Yes,
and Ethereum is like unlike Bitcoin, keeps on changing, it keeps on improving, and I think the gas price, when we solve the gas price issues, there's no stop to it. Ethereum would probably flip Bitcoin at some point. Only the gas problem is kind of stopping it right now.
I wish that happens. I wish that happens. I'll become a millionaire. But I keep on
Yeah, it's
investing
probably
more
going to be
every
like
month.
20. I think if that happens, it's going to get to 20x or something. Don't expect that much though.
No, but actually, I'm not there for quick profits. I keep on investing every month after my salary. Yeah, a small portion of my salary goes to cryptos, some stocks. I mean, I'm completely out of stocks right now, but still, if I feel like a swing trade in stocks, sometimes I do it, but mostly in crypto. And then sometimes I try out different things in the forex market, which I've never been successful in, but still, I believe in crypto, and I think it's the next big thing that will be a very big revolution type of thing in the world.
Yeah, I agree too, because it gives you like it removes the financial discrimination that we face. Like
Yes,
I cannot go and invest in like private equity in India. I cannot invest in licious, even if I know about it. I cannot go and invest at like growers and stuff like that. Even if
yes,
I know that these private equity, when they go public, it's going to be like very big companies in the future, but I have no ability to do that.
and the real fun part about crypto is that once there's a bull market, everything is up. Everything, even let it be the most shittiest coin, even that goes up. So
Yeah,
it's really
but you have to worry about some things, right? Even if it goes
yeah,
up, like it eventually loses to Ethereum sometimes. I look at Ethereum like I look. It's like the barometer of the crypto industry. Bitcoin or Ethereum, you can like pick any one. And if your altcoin does not outperform uh, Bitcoin or Ethereum, I do not know why you're holding the altcoin. So I kind
yeah.
of invest like that.
That's something related to Bitcoin dominance thing. Yes,
Yeah.
which gradually
Also, ETH
decreases over time.
dominance.
I have never heard about ETH dominance, to be honest, but I'll look into it.
I mean, it's the same thing. Like 18% of the market is like ETH right now.
Yeah,
Sometimes it goes to like 25%.
a lot of projects are built on top of Ethereum, so obviously it has a
Almost all
very
the
large.
projects are built on top of ETH.
Yeah. Then there is Solana, which is very interesting. Like thousands of projects came,
Not
and
not that
nothing
big of a
survived.
fan of Solana. Very centralized.
Yeah, but still, I like Solana. I mean, it managed to survive. It managed to survive.
Yeah, it's because of the VC money they're pouring in. But Ethereum's proof of work is more stable.
2000, I think so. 2017, 18, and 16, 17. Everything was like Ethereum Classic everywhere. Everyone is mining Classic.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ethereum
Like
was,
it's fine. Like you can mine Ethereum Classic and then swap it for Ethereum.
yeah. I mean, but no one actually would mine other cryptocurrencies. I mean, just looking at
I
the
mine
ROI
Cardano
or
a lot.
something.
I
Yeah,
mine Cardano.
I have lost a lot in Cardano, to be honest.
Why? What happened?
Uh, I was
It
pretty
has
much.
outperformed Ethereum by a lot.
I had bought Cardano around $2 or two point
Okay,
three
that is
dollars
why.
something. Yeah, and it was a future state, but
Okay.
yeah, it was a future state and with very low leverage. I mean, around 3x leverage, and
Hmm.
it never went back to that level. So, looking at the market conditions, I knew it is a loss. So I had to exit around minus 40% ROE.
Whenever you trade like that, no, always use a good
Stop
stop
loss.
loss. Yeah.
Yes, my stop loss was at minus. I mean, I was at 1:2 ratio, and sorry, 2:1. So minus 50 plus 100, and
Since no
as it
one's watching this, let me show you how I do my trades. Very interesting. And I think like you guys can, copy this, and it's very profitable. Like I end up making a lot of money using this very simple thing.
I mostly don't trade futures right now, but sometimes I feel like I could have done it. I mean, today's trade, let me tell you, I did a paper trade on it.
Mhm.
Where is that trading view?
Let me try to share this as well.
Okay, Solana was at 113.27,
Hmm.
and yeah, it was constantly rising from 110. So I kept a stop loss around 110.84, and then my target was 117. But then I told why take risk, and just did a paper trade, and it actually got that levels. Yeah,
Okay.
also considering all the support and all those levels, but still
So
Haikinashi.
I do not really like to look at that much of support and resistance and stuff like that. Usually I look at like these liquidation cascading events. I
Yeah.
do not like to do TA much. I think TA is more like astrology. What I do is quite simple. I look at Haikanashi. Whenever I
Hmm.
see a reversal, I'll wait for this thing to close this week, and then
Hmm.
I'm going to open a long. And it's not going to be like a very highly leveraged. It's going to be on margin, about 40% margin,
Hmm.
and I'm going to wait for the green thing to stop and turn red, and I'm going to close that position.
So that's very reasonable way. I mean, it has
I
its
do not do
downsides,
short-term
but
trading.
still,
There's some downside like over here, uh, but like the your hit rate is quite nice using this strategy.
yes. And also Haikinashi shows us the prolonged uptrend or the downtrend. I mean,
Exactly.
the middle small
It's an
corrections.
average.
Yeah, that is not shown. So you get a proper analysis of the trend that is going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pretty
Also,
much
I
to say
use
I do not have that much
these.
knowledge about this thing, trading. I am very basic to trading. I like to make small investment. What do you call that? Compounding type of investments.
DCA, dollar cost average.
Uh, Actually, I cannot recall the term. I mean, you invest.
Yeah, in India
Tra-
they call it SIP.
yeah, SIP, exactly. And
Yeah,
DC is
it's
dollar cost
called
average. Yes.
DCA. Yeah,
Yeah, DC is dollar cost average. I mean, dollar cost
it's the
average,
same
rupee
thing.
cost average, the same thing. So every month, keep on investing little. Eventually, will be a higher gain.
The only problem I see here in this downtrend is there's not a lot of volume here. I want to see a big volume of sell off. Otherwise, like this thing could be a fake out as well. That's the only issue that I have.
Uh, Check the last thing. Mm, Last the correction during Corona.
Yeah, this one was even higher than that.
Yeah, we didn't have that much buying volume, but over the period of time, there was a very good volume. But during the sell-off, the volume was very good. I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, people didn't actually understand that selling volume also depends.
Yeah, selling volume is what I actually look at, to be honest, rather than buying volume, because I find it very difficult when to sell, but it's very easy for me to locate the buy zones.
Yeah.
Most of the time, what I do is like I kind of time the buying,
Mhm.
and I keep on selling a little bit whenever things kind of turn red. I sell some here.
Yeah,
I do not
profit
sell my
booking.
whole bag. Yeah, profit booking,
Exactly. I would
because
like
I
to
cannot
trade
really
like this, but
figure out.
still, I like long-term trading. I'm
This is
much of a
long term,
hodler.
right? This is like weeks and weeks of short.
Yes. Yeah, people who would have actually shorted on the top would have earned quite a few bucks. I mean,
I did
not
short,
consider.
but not that big of a short. It was like
I
two
mean,
thousand
this
dollars
short is
worth of
too
short.
much, too much, too big. And also, the liquidity will keep on decreasing, so you won't even end up earning that much money. But still, it is worth a lot.
So my short is up about 36%.
Nice, nice.
But it wasn't a lot.
I
It was like $2,000. So it's let me just calculate real fast.
That is around plus 60% ROE.
Yeah, I think I made $1,440 out of this trade.
That's a decent profit. I mean, it's a very good profit.
I mean, it's all
To be
right, but
honest,
I haven't booked it yet. I'm waiting for this to close and then long it again.
so
And I'm
what
going to
gave
long
you
again
a
with the $2,000. I'm going to keep the rest of the profits, convert to ETH or something.
yeah, so trading with the profits again? That's what I used to do previously
Hmm.
before turning into a hodler.
Mm.
Yeah, but I wanted to ask you one thing. So, are you an engineer or something?
Yeah, I'm an engineer,
Nice.
but a
I'm an
mechanical
engineer.
engineer.
Same here.
But I do not know anything about mechanical. But I know, but like I do not like it that much. I'm more of a software guy now.
I'm more of a marketing person than a mechanical engineer. I actually studied engineering and then chose my career decisions. That's pretty much common in India,
Yeah,
you
same
might
same
know.
here as well. For me, it was like after like even during my college, I started crypto when I was in college. Uh,
Yeah.
and I didn't even care to sit for placement because I was making like whatever they were offering in a year. I was kind of making it in a week. Why would I even bother?
Yeah,
And and it was around here like this time.
I
So
didn't even. I most probably might have heard about Bitcoin that time.
mhm.
I actually have
I joined the
transactions of
market right over
Bitcoin
here.
with. Oh, you are a very early person.
I mean in Bitcoin terms, but like I'm probably like 6 months. Like I was just 6 months ahead of you or something. You probably came in here, right?
It was around Corona time. Before, I mean, the May crash. I have seen it. It was brutal, brutal crash.
Oh, then you were way before me. You were in the market way before me.
I was
If
not
you've seen
inside the
this,
market.
okay, you were just observing.
Yeah, just speculating. I didn't know anything about crypto. I was totally new to it. I didn't know what crypto is and what supply demand stuff is. I mean, I had zero
Mhm.
knowledge about crypto. I used to think crypto means 10x and 20x, just that much. I just knew that crypto is money and nothing else. And then I came to know that crypto is a technology. And I got interested in the technology more than the trading aspects.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
All
and
right, I think the stream is up again. Let's put
I
that
I
on.
actually forgot that we were watching the match.
Nice
Oh,
to be welcomed
I think I
back
should just
as
stop
we
it
head
and
into
let's just
our third matchup
go
of
to
the
our
day, the
vast
fight for I think the
troopers
battle for third first, I
and
Yes,
believe,
yes.
before we go
chat
into
over there.
the finals. So here we are. It is the likes
Like in the
Yes,
the
voice
likes
Vishnu.
chat.
of um,
Yeah, in the stream now.
Rufus Wedge and